Good morning, everybody. This is Mohammed Yaqoot, and today I'm going to take a session on understanding management specialization at UPES. UPS, as we all know, has been offering management programs, BTech programs, and legal programs as well, technology programs. So, management, technology, and legal programs on various domains. These domains are generally oil and gas, energy trading, power, you can say, and so many. So we'll be discussing all these you can say domains related to management programs at UPS in this session. So to begin with, what is the advantage? What is the advantage that these you can say management programs at UPS offer? So as Jack Welch, the legendary CEO, has quoted, "If you don't have a competitive advantage, don't compete." So definitely these MBA programs that are domain specific MBA programs at UPS and other postgraduate management programs at UPS that are domain focused, these definitely offer competitive advantage and that benefits the students who graduate from UPS. So, and what is that competitive advantage? First of all, one is that domain advantage. Domain advantage basically means that if suppose somebody or there is a company, an oil and gas company or a power related company or a business analytics company, they want to recruit a fresher. So generally freshers who don't undergo these domain MBA programs or domain management programs or domain masters programs in management, they are basically they have very basic understanding of management related concepts related to HR, finance, strategy, marketing, and other avenues of management, but they hardly have any idea about specifics associated with industry or the domain, or suppose for example oil and gas or power or anything, or the sector. So if suppose somebody wants to or if suppose I am the recruiter and I come from power background, and I want to recruit somebody to manage my power business, so then definitely if I'm taking a plain MBA graduate from any other college, so then because each and every business has nuances, so my team or my company has to train the newly recruited freshers 6 months or 1 month, and only after that I can expect, or my team can expect, those fresh recruits to you can say deliver, you can say, goods, and so to deliver for my company. But here the advantage with MBA programs or domain MBA programs is that while the 2 years course of you can say domain MBA program, the students learn apart from conventional subjects such as HR, marketing, or you can say strategic management, finance. Apart from these conventional subjects, they also learn during the 2 year time. They also learn the nuances associated with the specific sector, and so they during the 2 year time itself, they get prepared for the sector, they get groomed for the sector, and right from day one they are ready to deliver for the company that they are joining. So that is one very domain advantage. They understand not only about the current situation in the sector, but they also understand its past trends, current trends, as well as the future trends. So these kind of, you can say, students who or you can say domain prepared students, almost every company would like to have, or every specific sector would like to have, because they can deliver right from day one, and they understand where the entire sector is moving. So these kind of graduates or MBA graduates um, can be an asset to the organization, and that is why. And these MBA programs at UPS, they provide this kind of domain advantage to the students. So first one is domain advantage. Second is industry relevance. Right from day one, the moment, if suppose somebody, a student joins MBA oil and gas or MBA power or MBA logistics or MBA business analytics, they understand that this is the sector that they are getting prepared for. So they learn each and everything associated and all the nuances associated with the segment or the sector, and they groom themselves according to the requirement of the sector. So basically it is that my third point, as I'm saying, is they become a specialist. They are no more a journalist, they are a specialist. They understand the nuances of the sector, the nitty-gritties associated with the sector, the kind of skills, knowledge, training. So they undergo all those things. They acquire those skills, they acquire those knowledge, they undergo all the training programs that is required to make them a better prospect for the sector. So they get themselves trained as a specialist. And fourth point is that the career growth means for the last, you can say, since its inception, UPS has been offering domain programs and especially domain MBA programs. And past data or past trends show us that the growth, career growth of this domain, you can say, domain graduates or domain postgraduates, management postgraduates, has been much faster than their counterparts in the industry, because, as I said, that they have domain advantage. So we begin with what is the competitive advantage that we are offering, or our you can say management specializations are offering. So we do have a competitive advantage, and that competitive advantage is one, domain advantage, industry relevance, specialist. We create specialists who are groomed for the sector and who are ready to, you can say, deliver right from day one in the industry. And then for the student, career growth, you can say it is much faster career growth compared to other management graduates or plain management graduates coming out from other colleges. So, as I said, the logic of why domain MBA programs. In modern age of business, we require not only employable management graduates. As I said, that it is very important. By employable, I mean that they have those knowledge, the prerequisite or requisite knowledge, as well as they have acquired those skills that are necessary for the industry. But also, so we need not only employment, or the industry not only requires employable management graduates, but industry ready graduates who will give results from day zero. And our management, you can say, graduates, because they are trained for the sector, so they are ready to, you can say, deliver. So they are not only employable, but also readily deployable right from day one. And second is due to uniqueness of each sector and associated businesses, each domain MBA require a special kind of knowledge, skill, and training. As I earlier said, that because the entire the curriculum is designed in such a way that we create specialists for the sector. And with specialists for the sector who are equipped with knowledge, you can say, who are equipped with, you can say, appropriate knowledge, skill, and training required for the sector. And then so they are kind of best fit to the sector. And third point is for corporate and industries, domain MBA graduates have been found to be more suitable. As I said, that the reason being is that they are not only employable but can be deployed instantly. So it means domain MBA programs are quite popular with, you can say, industry, because they not only get employable graduates, but also you can say those graduates who can take responsibility within the first week and start delivering within the first week or day zero, as we can say. So that is the reason that we have domain MBA programs. Domain MBAs at UPS. So how do we achieve you can say you can say not only employable but also deployable or you can say how do we prepare the students to become not only employable but also deployable right from day one. So we one is that we prepare them according to the business opportunities in the domain. So each and it is quite dynamic. Each and every domain is quite dynamic. For example, if we talk about you can say oil and gas segment. So now electric vehicles are coming up. So the domain MBA you can say team, they foresee the future and then you can say include all those new trends within their curriculum so that the students are well equipped or you can say the students are in tune with the trends in the industry. So for example, I gave you the example that oil and gas industry is going to face a churn because of electric vehicles coming up, charging stations infrastructure coming up. So oil and gas team has started preparing for the change, and they have incorporated all those new electric vehicles, charging stations, and all those things. Same and all these charging stations and electric vehicles, they will create demand for uh, more and more power. So power management team has also started preparing for you can say for generation of more power or to meet the additional demand created due to electric vehicles and charging stations. So a regular upgradation of the curriculum of domains happen in line with the trends in the industry, in lines with the forecasts in the industry, so that all these business opportunities which are there or which are coming up in the sector, we create students according to those, or we create students in line with those you can say business opportunities emerging in the domains. We all know that tapping these business opportunities require an optimal blend of. So, as I said, that we do, you can say, teach and train students for conventional with conventional management knowledge subjects such as economics, finance, operations, HR, strategy, etc. So, all these conventional subjects are there, but apart from that, because these are domain MBA programs or domain management programs. So we offer we can say mix it with and create an optimum blend with domain knowledge, right? So that the students can see the application of all these you can say principles of economics, principles of finance and operations in various domains, so they can create a blend of you can say knowledge and skills associated with the domains. Communication and analytical skills. One of the big focus of our domain MBA programs is to inculcate appropriate communication and analytical skills in the students, so that they can emerge as you can say good consultants, good researchers, or good professionals in their area. And then we also ensure and we also focus a lot on industry attachment of the students and the departments through internships, guest lectures, short projects, so that the students understand the sector in totality. They understand the what kind of jobs are there, what kind of profiles are there in the segment, what kind of business opportunities are emerging in the sector or in the domain, and what is it that is required to in terms of knowledge and skills that the recruiters would demand from the students. So um, and then the curriculum creates a blend of all these things, so that the students after means students graduate, when the students are graduating, they have all the necessary knowledge, skills to make them an asset for the domain. So curriculum of domain MBAs not only impart the prerequisite knowledge and skills, but also facilitates frequent interactions with industry professionals and short industry projects to develop industry ready professionals. So again, focus is to not only create employable but readily deployable graduates right from the first week for the industry. And so, in order to create such, you can say, such graduates, we need to ensure an optimum blend of conventional subjects such as economics, finance, operations, HR, strategy, but also impart domain knowledge to the students along with appropriate communication and analytical skills. And periodic, or you can say regular industry attachment, and the curriculum ensures regular industry attachment through internships, guest lectures, short projects, so quite many of them. So by this time we are very clear that domain MBA programs at UPS offer distinct advantage, that these students who graduate with these domain MBAs, they are not only employable but also readily deployable from day one, and uh, they are specialists, they have been trained for the segment or the sector, and they have all the prerequisite knowledge as well as the skills which is desired by the recruiters coming from these sectors. So domain MBA at UPES, there are so many, um, means across a wide range of energy, infrastructure, and transportation segments. So first one is MBA oil and gas, power management, logistics and supply chain management, international business, port and shipping, aviation, urban infrastructure and smart cities, business analytics, and energy trading. So we'll go one by one, and then there are you can say also MBA general management with specialization in finance, marketing, operations, and HR, along with MA in energy economics. So these are the programs or postgraduate management programs. Graduation streams as input to MBA at UPS. Generally, the students who join these domain MBA programs, they come from varied backgrounds, including engineering, commerce graduates, management graduates like BBAs, economic, you can say graduates, BA economics, BSc economics, science and mathematics, from science and mathematics background, and liberal arts background as well. So the students are coming from varied backgrounds, varied academic backgrounds, and almost all the programs, including oil and gas, almost all programs including oil and gas, power, urban infrastructure, logistics and supply chain management, you can say international business, port and shipping, aviation, urban infrastructure and smart cities, business analytics, and energy trading. Almost all of them, they take students from all these backgrounds. So there is almost no, or you can say, restriction on the kind of background. But yes, there are some programs like oil and gas, power management, which prefer you can say graduates from science background, not necessarily engineering, but graduates from science background. But otherwise, exceptional students from commerce background, management backgrounds are also you can say taken as students in these MBA programs. So if you are an engineering graduate or a commerce graduate or a management graduate or economics, science, mathematics, or liberal arts graduate, you are most welcome to join our domain MBA programs that offer you distinct competitive advantage in the market. Teaching learning methodology. So in order to create employable and readily deployable graduates, varied you can say components of teaching learning are used. So first one is face-to-face or traditional method, which is basically chalk and talk, or you can say, as we have or the general practiced blackboard methodology, where which is more conventional, but yes, quite effective as well. Second is case studies method, where case studies from domains are introduced to the students, so that the students can deliberate on the issues associated with the domains. Group projects, group projects so that the students understand and learn to participate as a team member, and learn to, you can say, execute projects as a team. So developing all those you can say developing all those leadership skills, as well as we can say working in a group skills. Online tests, again, a very important constituent of teaching learning methodology, where students are given a 10-minute or a half an hour online test to test their understanding of the subject. Then continuous assessments and end-term exams. So continuous assessment basically involves you can say group projects or online test, quizzes, or you can say extempore assessment. So because as it is continuous assessment, so it is you can conducted quite regularly throughout the semester, and then followed up with an end term exam. And the weightage of continuous assessments and end term exam are 50% and 50% both, so combined together 100%. So and then the curriculum also involves industrial trips to the industries associated with the domains, and so that industries or facilities associated with the domain, so that the students can see for themselves the various practices of the industry, and learn the nuances of the domain. Then summer internship and dissertation are an integral part of the curriculum, where the students do in summer internship, the students goes to an industry and works there for 8 weeks, and so get to know about the industry domain and the work life or involved in the industry, and followed it up and finally a dissertation, where the students undertakes a project, and it is a detailed project where the students applies all the knowledge and skills acquired during his master's program to solve a domain, you can say, challenge or a problem associated with the domain. So teaching learning methodology is quite dynamic, in sync with the trends in the industry, and the communication is two-way, which allows the students to emerge as a top-notch professional who is ready to take the challenges of the domain. Career options, career options for all these include programs such as MBA Oil and Gas, MBA Power, MBA LSCM, MBA IB, MBA Port and Shipping, Aviation, Urban Infrastructure and Smart Cities, Business Analytics, Energy Trading. So more or less almost all these almost all these domains, they prepare students they prepare students in terms of communication and analytical skills, so that they can you can say tackle modern day challenges associated with the domain. So they get themselves, so the students emerge as you can say students get trained as to work in a research or consultancy firm or operations firms. So, for example, in MBA, oil and gas research and consultancy operations, oil field services, risk management, projects, transportation and supply chain of the related to oil and gas, distribution and marketing of oil and gas products. So these are the various segments in which you can say students get absorbed. Similarly, for MBA, power research and consulting is one arena where students get absorbed or get recruited. Regulatory practices is another arena, business development, power procurement and sales, project management, power trading. So these are the arenas in which MBA power management graduates get absorbed or recruited. Uh, MBA LSCM graduates, they are recruited or absorbed in procurement planning and control, demand management, transportation and distribution, warehousing and network management, research and consultancy, operations, and many other avenues or job profiles. IB graduates or international business MBA graduates, they get absorbed and they get trained and absorbed in international marketing firms or export import management firms, in business development profiles, logistics and supply chain management profiles, risk analysis and management profiles. Port and shipping again, graduates again, apart from research and consultancy, they also go for operations profile, cargo and freight management profiles, shipbroking and chartering profiles, consulting profile. Aviation again, apart from research and consultancy, and they go for freight forwarding profiles, cargo management profiles, operations, business development, aviation, supply chain management, marketing profiles. Urban infrastructure and smart cities graduates, apart from research and consultancy, they also go for business development profiles, projects, urban transport profiles, operations, urban services. Business analytics, MBA business analytics graduates, because so they go for profiles such as analytical services, consulting, analytics products, financial services, e-business job profiles, or social media job profiles. Energy trading MBA graduates go for risk management, risk analysis and management profiles, trading profiles, IT services associated with energy trading profiles, research and consulting profiles, and project finance profiles. We are coming to the end of this session. In this session, we have seen that I again reiterate that domain specific MBA or MBA specializations at UPES offer distinct competitive advantage because the graduates are employable, that is, they have necessary knowledge and skills required for the industry, and they are also readily deployable right from first week itself, because they can deliver right from the. So they have been trained as a specialist in the segment or the sector or the domain, and they are an asset to the, you can say, industry, whosoever is recruiting them. And there are plenty of job profiles for graduates from each and every domains, MBA domains, that we have discussed in this session. So it is, you can say, so I request the students to deliberate on these issues, and since these domain specific MBA programs offer distinct and competitive advantage in the market, so yeah, come and join us. In case you in case if you have any questions, please share those with us. Uh, Tapsi Mishra has asked the questions. Sir, I want to know, sir, I want to pursue BCA in UPS. Can you tell me about BCA something? Tapsi, I, um, I'm not sure whether UPS offers BCA programs, so I'm not sure about that. Probably you can. Check online at our website and send a query to our enrollment division. But I feel that it is we don't offer that. Uh, Thank you very much. Thanks for your precious time. Thank you.